the pond extension. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. I am absolutely goose, guys. What we're doing now is a little bit of fine grading to the bottom to get it all nice and level. Taking out a couple of the high spots that we've trampled down and squashed in somewhat, walking around on it. But Daz and Aaron are on the spirit levels, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, palm of my hands are absolutely killing from being on that pecker all day. It's smashed the crap out of them. I can call it a pecker because that's what it is. It's a Draper Expert Pecker. Breaker, pecker, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, looking good, get in there. We've just done some quick calculations, and the pond now, when done and finished and when it's complete and full, will be just shy, well actually with the filter system, will be 6,000 litres. So an extra 2,000 litres. It's 16 foot 5 inches long. Was it 16 foot 5 or it's 17? Yeah, 16 foot 5 by 5 foot 4 wide by 700 deep, whatever that is in inches, I forget. But yeah, 29 inch I think. Not far off. That's 29 inch. Memory serves. So we're looking good. All the rubbish is out. We're just now doing the fine bit of fettling, which I'll spin camera around and let you have a look. And hopefully this should be coming through really well, as we now have 390 gig internet on Wi-Fi in the garden. Thank you very much to that gentleman there, Humbercoy. Check out the channel. He's your man. He has come in and sorted out my internet for me, so that I no longer have to disconnect and go to 4G when I get down this end, and then everybody looking at me like I'm a Minecraft character. But there we go. Here's the size of the pond, and what we're going to do when we get some underlaying is we are actually going to get, perhaps maybe get the underlay down and then show you just for a bit of scale size. It works out as 3 adults long, 1 adult wide, if you're a small adult, by half an adult deep. So we're looking good. Let's even give you a bit of scale. If I put you down there in the pond, we've got a seriously long pond there. And I'll let you see it so you can see it from inside the house. So what you'll see, which this is going to be the nice bit where I'm really going to enjoy seeing, and that's going to be the acer tree cascading over top of it, which will give it some nice dapple shading, as Daz says, and then the lilies will be back down here, and this corner again will be the reeds, which will no longer be 7 or 8 foot tall because they'll be a good 2.5 foot underwater. But so you can see what we'll be able to see from the house. That's the size of the pond now. We're all still in the process of finalising and finishing it, and then the underlay is going in. But if you look here, guys, look at this. Check out the video when it comes out, when you see the size of the metalwork that we found and we dug out of there. At one point, we thought we were going to be screwed because we thought we'd hit a gas main, didn't we? We thought we'd hit a massive gas main because running just down, you can see my finger, running just down there at the bottom was a massive, great big, you know, sort of this sort of diameter, 6 foot long piece of cast piping, which when we realised what it was actually a prop shaft. So somebody buried a great big prop shaft in the bottom of my garden. So, Karen, we didn't need a whacker plate. Aaron's here to sort it out and he's doing it for us. Thank you very much for joining us, Elizabeth. Awesome shout out from across the pond in Virginia. Thank you very much for joining us again, Elizabeth. John Perk says, in this heat, you deserve medals. I tell you what, mate, I've sweated from places I didn't think it was possible to sweat from. Looking good, guys. Quality digging, Daz. You will see, Simon, there has not just been Daz digging on this one. All the video footage is to show. My palm of my hands from being on that breaker there are absolutely killing. Absolutely killing that thing. That's it. Yep. Screw you, Daz. But I swear to God, Daz has done me proud, Vic's done me proud, so has Aaron, so has Dave. They've shifted all this lot. And we've barrowed it all out, guys, so you can see. Barrowed it out, come through the fence, popped it through into the barrow. From the barrow, up and into the back again. There we go. Yeah, I went to corner at car park and the Wi-Fi doesn't spread that far. But in the garden, it's fine enough. Sorry about that, guys. We just got a couple more comments come up there then. Let's have a look, see if we can see. Paul Buckler says, looking good, guys. Thank you very much, Paul. Looking good, guys. I wish I could. What? Sorry. Looking good, guys. I could with one of them peckers. So far, too far, Gaz. Too far. What do you mean too far? Freezing. Oh, right, I'm with you. Yeah, went too far out of the range of the Wi-Fi. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, it's looking good. Chuffed to bits. And I ain't got in trouble for it either. So all's good so far. I ain't going to push my luck though, it's not going no big. Well, perhaps maybe I'll get my ass kicked when everybody's gone home, but... Oh, Daz, don't be saying this. Hopefully, we're not in the doghouse, but it is what it is. Can't be what it's not. Oh, we're looking good, looking good. I've just give the fish one small handful of food because they were chewing on the side of the new pond liner and going absolutely crazy with it. So I give them a little handful because before long, hopefully, the liner will be going in and then the fish can go back in. We can get the plumbing and everything connected back up. So happy days. The bulk of it and the fish will be in, hopefully. We've got another 4 hours of daylight before it goes dark. So hopefully we should be able to get everything back in and running and plumbed up. Then it's just going to be the titivating bits, the tidying up, the detailing stuff, the stonework to go around top. But as long as we can get it up and running, I'll be happy. We can get the filter system. I just got a clout right back at them from my lovely wife. Hiding behind back of me. Also camera shy. But yeah, chuffed to bits. Beer's out after this, mate. I will. I'm more than happy to have a beer. In actual fact, would anybody like a beer? No. Oh, sorry, Aaron, I didn't think, mate. You're driving, aren't you? Driving, Miss Daisy? Yeah, Daz is having one. Vicky, do you want one? Dave, you're not driving because you don't drive, so I'll have it. Aaron. Would you like another?
I'll have a coffee, please.
A coffee. 4 beers. And well, 5 if you want yourself. Anybody want a beer? Nice chill, bud. So yeah, I think there has been those people in the past that have said the GKP stands for Gaz's Koi Puddle. Not no more. Yeah, that's the one. Send me one, Will. I will. I shall send you one in the post, mate. Empty one. So it costs less. More than welcome to drive over, mate. Come and have one with us. We'll still be out here till stupid o'clock. Just got time to get over. Let's get that sun out it shot. But yeah, when we've done this little bit now, we're looking at like getting the levelling on, and then once we've got the levellings on, and getting the liner in, the underlay and the liner in. Looking that there might be a 3-day LOL. Well, no, the pond will be finished today. Wise. Water will be in. The titivations and the tidying up and the finishing end products will probably be several days, mate. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and I'm not in a prepare. I'm not happy. Well, I don't really want to be rushing it, so I'm more than happy for it to take its process and slowly get there till we get it looking just how I want. Daz is pulling pegs out from old liner. And now, I don't know if any of you remember, but at the far side of the pond, where it used to be by the filter system, it almost always looked like it was slightly stepped up, because it was more off there than what it was elsewhere. So now we're bringing it, so taking that bit out, so it's going to look more level than what it did, so it looks more even. But I got a sneaky feeling, Daz, we should have done another griller tub full of blue slate and cleared it all.
Probably right,
Yeah, let me see. We should have another one.
There's another one there.
There's another one, empty one there.
Small one.
That. How about this great big one that's empty? This one will do it.
That's one with all the soil in, yeah.
Daz on the trifle. Daz has been on the bacon sandwiches. He's been on, you name it, mate. He's pretty much had. We've had pizza. We've had garlic bread. We've had buns, cakes, ice creams. I think we've got shares in Yorkshire water with them. The amount of pop and water and stuff we've drunk has been unreal. Absolutely tons of it. And I'm just getting to do a bit of filming while Dave's keeping himself busy.
I'm just sat in shade.
Sitting in shade. He's allergic to sun.
I've got sunburn on my shoulder.
Sunburn?
Yeah.
Oh, have you got any sunblock on, Dave?
No.
Yeah, that tends to be why you burn. Looking good, Ilsey says. Thank you very much, mate. You found your fish, didn't you? I did, mate. Yeah, it was behind the back of the tall reeds that was at the right-hand side, looking from the shed. It was stuck round the back of it, but those reeds had grown so much that new shoots had set off and sort of like grown off on runners, and the shoots had grown and stuck all the sides, so there were no way in. There was only like a centimetre gap, so it must have wiggled its way through and then not been able to get back out. But I did see it a couple of days after the problem I had with the ammonia spike, so I think it probably succumbed to that more than likely. So say again. I forgot to refill the fridge with beers. Not good. Simon Shears says DT used baby oil, it works wonders. or he could use that original stuff. You remember that old stuff that used to have carrot oil?
Oh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Carrot oil, Dave, what do you reckon? Get a good time with carrot oil.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Daz, you were African orange. Now Daz hasn't caught that much sun. He fake tanned before he come out to look good for the camera. Dave from Koi Karma says, how much weight has Daz lost? I bet he's looking like Twiggy now. Two trifles. He's got to top back up when he gets home. So yeah, we're just getting all this blue slate off. Oh, I'm not. These guys are. These guys are going through it. Dave has gone a bit pink. His shoulders are burnt a bit.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do for me. Help out where you can. Especially when you
And
do a bus ride, that's cool.
Canon lenses and cameras says, you go, Daz, all credit to you in this seat. There's no credit just to Daz. I swear to God, right? Vicky has worked probably harder than anybody. Dave has earned his man card by barrowing at least a 2 ton out as well. Daz has grafted, Aaron's done IT and grafted, and yours truly's grafted. And proof will be in the picture and in the video and the footage of the actual filming of this pond build also. But he is a man, he is a machine, and he is a fucking grafter, 100%. Ain't gonna take that away from him. Can't believe DT works. I know this. Paul says can't believe DT's work.
Better than cooking baked beans all day.
Oh, touche. Aaron's throwing away my best blue slate. Bloody hell, Aaron! You know how much this stuff costs in Yorkshire?
I've been picking it.
Blue Welsh slate. I'm only messing.
No, I've actually been picking it out of the wheelbarrow.
Shop around the corner, guys. No time like the present. Mate, there's beers in the house. My wife's just banged some in freezers to chill them quick. Don't forget to put the turnstile in to charge your visitors. I'm going to do that, John Perks. That's a belting idea. Charge him on door on way out. Paul says he didn't hear that, DT. He said better than cooking baked beans all day, mate. Better than cooking baked beans all day. Go bigger and deeper. Ilsley. If you want to bring yourself up here, mate, to dig this out and go deeper, and when you see what we've been using and how that machine there was struggling, I'm telling you now, god damn,
8 ton,
we've taken 8 ton of soil out, so there is no way I'm going any bigger or any deeper. That is ample big enough for a koi pond, man. I don't give a monkey's what anybody else says. 6,000 litres. All I will say is, at this size and a pond at that size, there are some people out there that are talking some serious bullshit about their literages of their pond. Some serious BS. I shall be making that announcement on the Thursday Night Live when I whack that one with the bullshit statement of the week. Because that is a big ass pond, and when we work out the measurements to it, it only works out at 6,000 litres. That's plenty big enough, man. 6,000 litres. This is what they're in at the moment, which is the skips aren't cheap. Canon lenses aren't. I had to skip any of it, bud. But I've taken it all to one of my sites that I've worked for the last 6-7 years, and they've managed to put it into their backspill and their waste, and they've just said, stack it up against side of there, we'll dispose of it and get rid of it for everything you've done for us while you've worked for us. So that's what we've gone for, mate. So fortunately, I would have thought 2 9-yard skips at least with what we've taken out. That would have cost me at least, I think it's about 350 quid a skip, so I've saved 700 quid right there with that. Massive thanks to Jeff for the pond liner and the underlay, which is just there and there, which is the next bit to go in once we've got this graded off a little bit, just to bring it to the same level as the lawn, so we ain't got that high-low spot and the flowing out into my garden bit. Once we've done that, we're done. Oh, see, she's still wheeling them backward and forwards, tipping them in, off they go. I definitely have become the director now. Simon Shear says, DT, your trousers seem to be missing the bottom. Them not trousers, mate. That's just how small Dave's is. They're normal kids' shorts.
Yeah. Guys, 3/4. How big are you doing your gravel?
No, I'll leave that, mate. I'll sort that afterwards.
It's really high.
As in?
As in, trying to level it. It's really high. Wanted to take 2 inches.
Well, we're going to do like just a spades width like our don't way around. But we ain't going to have nowhere near enough. Yeah, we ain't going to have no... Yeah, all right, I'm with you so you can get the level.
Look. Nice. Horrible.
Mm-hmm. How many millimetres is your nice new liner? Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see what it says. It's probably not any millimetres. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. It is... It's 8 metres by 9 metres. We've got that specification. And it's 0.5 millimetres, medium gauge. High quality, economical PVC pond liner. Recommended for small to medium sized garden ponds. And it is... Gordon's Low Pond liner is made to last a lifetime. Has a lifetime guarantee against faulty materials or manufacture. So it has a lifetime guarantee on it regardless. My lifetime. And that ain't going to be so long at this rate. We keep doing this kind of crap every weekend. But it's 0.5 mil. I don't know, is that thick? 0.5? What do they normally come in? Oh, Elizabeth says excellent, so that must be good. Thank you very much. My skip cost about around 300 quid. Oh, right, so, well, 600, that's still a good saving, Paul, isn't it? Not too bad at all, that. But yeah, we're just trying to save the blue slate. And we're going to have to bring that level down a little bit on that corner. That's 25 years. Simon, I think you'd be lucky. I'll be happy with that. I'd rather a little bit longer, but what do you think? You all right with it? Not gone too much? Huh? What do you think? Come on. It's big. It's definitely bigger.
You know, I reckon it's a lot bigger.
Wife's happy.
What?
Not. She will be when we've finished.
Won't.
You will. There's some other bits to come yet. You just don't know about it.
No, fucking
The other bits are for the other bits are for you, Marie, not for the pond or not for me. They're going to be the decking area and the everything else that you said you wanted. I just got the look as if to say, you're so full of shit. Happy wife, happy life. Apparently, Marie, happy wife, happy life. Somebody says.
Why you don't have a happy life?
That's why I don't. Her reply, Will, was that's why you don't have a happy life. Farmer McCoy, Tony says, got the A-team in, Gaz? Yes, we have, mate, 100%. 32 of you watching, 7 thumbs up. Come on, guys. What's it take to whack that little thumb? It helps share the channel and helps grow the channel and helps grow us as content. There goes me. Oh, Daz, Marie's going to kill you if she sees that you've just whipped out her lovely little flowers, actually. Oh, did you? Oh, no, them ones are just weeds. Have I checked out Johnson's quarry out for stone, mate? I don't need to, bud. My dad's got about 300, 400 pieces at his house, so I should go to the Hoyle quarry and pop round to my father's instead. Definitely got good length there, Gaz. Should get some cracking growth. I hope so, mate. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that these fish get that little bit more. Go on, Aaron. What's up?
It was a good guess.
It was a good guess. Sweet. Aaron's actually adding more to the pond, making it slightly bigger. So he's taking out bits here so that we can level it and bring it to the same level. And he's actually taking it to the perfect blue line as to where it was, which is going to just be where liner finishes, and then the the slate layer is going to go back in there then afterwards. Just so I can have my little border around. Daz is making it, so I have to go out and buy some new timber fence pieces, so because we'll be able to see into my neighbour's garden. I don't know what you're laughing at, Daz. You'll be one that'll be doing decking. That's your forte, mate.
I can't catch it for free.
Well, catch you can. Is that a Japanese maple next to the fence? Will the roots grow into your pond liner? No, they've already grown down and through. And the old liner that was in, that wasn't even, God, it was that real cheap, proper crap stuff. They just tapered down nice. And Daz has said he's trimmed them all back and he's 100% dead certain that they will not cause a single problem at all towards the liner.
Nowhere near vigorous enough to pose any threat.
There you go. From a landscape gardener, specialises in this kind of thing. Nowhere near vigorous enough to pose any form of a threat. So we've got a couple that we just need to trim right back to the soil line. But the underlay that I'm fitting, the underlay that I've got, this garden does actually looks like a bomb site. And tomorrow morning is going to be even worse, guys, because, god damn. Oh, look, there you go. There's the new Wi-Fi router. And now got 390 gig in the garden Wi-Fi, which is wicked. That's as fast as my PC runs in the house. What am I coming in for? Yeah, the underlay. There we go. We've got a nice thick, about a 5mm thick woven underlay to go underneath. So that's going in first. And if we've got enough, I'm going to double it up. That's how thick it is. So you've got a fair old thickness to it. I'm going to double it up. Bamboo, I've got some bamboo, Dave. Sorry, Paul, but that bamboo is at the bottom end. It's actually grown into my neighbour's garden too. But shh, mum's a word. I don't think he's bothered. It just means that he doesn't have to look at us and we don't have to look at him. But we do have a bit of bamboo. These are going to be the pain in the butt. Oh shit! These are going to be the pain to re-get these back in. Believe it or not, but that's just one kidney pot, and the pot stopped here. All the rest of these are all just grown in a clump, in a mass. So these might be getting split. And if anybody wants some, let me know. I mean, these things grow about 7 foot long, but I'm going to just drop them in bottom of the pond, and hopefully we're going to weight them down somehow, because that one's floating and the other one will float too. The lilies are still good. Fish are all in there. They're all doing great. We're going to put some of this water back in and do probably about 50% of this, and then top the rest off. See, Aaron's going round now with a spade's width all the way around. Look at him, smashing it. Saves me doing all this. Look at it, this is it. Oh dear hell. Have I got much overlap for the liner? The liner's 9 metres by 8 metres, mate. It's enough to do that pond twice.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Plenty big enough. Yeah, we've got some bamboo here. My garden's absolutely upside down, but we've got bamboo growing there. And everybody says, ooh, bamboo, it's terrible. That thing's been planted there, and we've got a new shoot here and a new shoot there, and there's one growing in my neighbour's garden. But literally, that's been planted there for 9 years, and that's as big as it's got. So I'm not all that worried about bamboo. Some of them are fast-growing ones, but that one's quite a slow one. Bet it cost a bit then. It didn't, mate. And I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say, and I hope to God that he gets to see this video and gets to watch this live. Paul, it cost me absolutely nothing. Jeff Lees, you're a superstar, mate. Without you giving me this liner, and without all these guys' help, I wouldn't have been able to get it done, and I wouldn't have been able to crack on and get as much done as what I have done. I mean, it was thanks to Jeff Lees who gave me the liner, because he bought himself a prefab because he didn't want to do an in-ground pond one, because it was getting a little bit more difficult for him to be getting to that level for working on it and using it. So he bought himself a bigger pond and had a pre-made, which is since boxed off and insulated in and everything, and got all nice and tidied up and finished. But he gave me the pond liner and he gave me the underlay. And when I first met him, we had a nice long chat and a good natter at services not too far from you, Dave.
Okay.
Just off at A1 services, just down the road from you. What do they call that one?
So that you're saying all these, I don't drive.
Oh, good you don't, do you? Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. That was nice of him, mate. It was very nice of him. But I bet it did cost a bit. I bet it weren't cheap at all.
I'll have a little bit more fine stuff if you've got any, guys.
Any more fine stuff? 38 people, 16, 39 people watching. Come on, let's see those other thumbs up. Let's get this rocking up for once. Let's have some nice feedback from you guys and let's get this channel grow. Massive thanks to all the other people that subscribed as well. I think I have just hit 1,500 subscribers today. So big massive thank you for the 200 plus subscribers that have subscribed in the last 20 odd days. Appreciate it very much. Stay hydrated, guys. We shall stay hydrated. That's it. Dave's done. He's off. Dave is walking home. Has the bus stop now. He's just gone for a bathroom break, mate. Which means he'll come back down in about an hour. Those liners go nice and supple when in the sun. Flaps and falls much better. Sweet, mate. Dave's walking home for charity. He came on public transport, bless him, to come give us a hand, but his missus is picking him up. Can't knock him at all for coming and give us a hand. Look at Vicky wasting nothing. She's on the blue slate salvage. Blue slate, guys. But honest to God, there's been some terrible amount of crap in this. We've got all this stone out. There's huggins of pieces there out as well. We've got another pile of stuff over there as well. So I'm hoping with just a few pieces, we should have enough. Oh, you'll be damaging that maple tree. Whoa, what? Elizabeth R says, oh, hang about that. Simon says, DT's gone to check out his burned shoulders. He has, mate. Gone to get some carrot oil for him. Rob and Chris says, wow, I gotta say that's the cleanest pond build I've ever seen take place. Yeah, mate, look at that. Even my soil, even my garden's not really all that bad. We've had a dust sheet down over it every time we've moved it around. And to say that we've took 6 to 8 ton out of here, there ain't no mess at all, mate. None at all. And we've even kept outside for the neighbours pretty clean as we possibly could as well. So I don't think we've done bad at all. Vicky, the fellow YouTuber. Yes, she is Vicky of Bubble and Fins, Paul. Darren, a fellow YouTuber. Sorry, Darren, Daz. Aaron, a fellow YouTuber. Check out the channel, guys. Humbercoy. There we go. There we go. Big mate, jump back. Humbercoy. Go sub to him, guys. Give him a bit of a boost and a look. I think the missus be the judge of that. What's that one? I love, Elizabeth R says, I love your YouTube channel and your Facebook group. You guys aren't koi snobs like we are here in the USA. We're definitely not koi snobs, love. There's not one of us is a snob. We all love doing this, and we love it more than anything because of the fun we all have together doing it. And that is 100% the truth. The spirit level's just not long enough, Aaron says, to get full whip. So there you go, it's a 6 foot level. Pond's almost 6 foot wide. Not doing bad at all. A bit lower. Just a smidgen does. Little off the back and the sides, please, sir. How clean you've kept it. Mate, I'm telling you now. Look, honest to God. If I pull this back, it's spotless. Nothing more than a quick rake off with Daz's rake, which literally has 0 ends left on it. That's how much work that thing sees. You've got to warn it away. But we literally will have to just rake back, quick sweep off, infill with the forest bark, turn over the forest bark a bit. Re-infill with the blue slate, turn over the forest bark, continue the blue slate path round here, and give my lawn a good rake off and hit it with a lawnmower. Job done. Pond finished. What we got there? How about adding a large waterfall? No thanks, mate. I wouldn't have a waterfall on my pond, and I shall tell you why. Because come the winter months, waterfalls on the wind chill factor take the heat out your pond and chill your water before it goes back in, so you reduce the temperature in your pond, causing more trouble for your koi. Then you got to do the thing which is switching it off, and when you switch it off, you've got no form of circulation. And to me, this is just my opinion. On the scale that I've done, it wouldn't look natural to have a waterfall in. Waterfalls come on the end of a great big water source, not at the bottom of it. I mean, I don't think in my garden it would suit it and it would look right, personally. Jamie's koi pond said, could do with everyone to help me make my pond bigger. Jamie, hit us up, drop us an email, mate. Let us know where you are. If you're in an area, we don't charge much. And we're always up for a challenge, mate. Come and help anybody. That's what we do. This is what I've helped Daz, I've helped Vicky. I'm yet to come and help Aaron. We haven't done anything yet for Dave. But they will all be, at some point or another, getting some form of help from what we call the GKP. And that's what we do. Help out where we can. And obviously this is the best bit. When you're going live, you can get to Liverpool. Oh, you're not too far from me, mate. But you're about 5.5 hours from Vicky, you're about 5.5 hours from Aaron, and you're about 5 from Daz probably. So computer says no. Bit too far for that one. Unless you're putting us up for evening, off at weekend. But what are you thinking of doing, mate? How big do you think of going? How much have you got to do? Are you adding any foam? No, mate. No. I'm basically, all I'm doing, Paul, is I'm making a pond twice the size it was in exactly the same format as it was. Because for the last 4.5 years that I've had this pond, it's worked and done its job. So why change it if it ain't broken? And the only reason why I'm giving them more length is to give them more size so that they can grow a bit more. Right, and the reason behind it, again, I said this yesterday in yesterday's video, and yesterday's live. Whilst we were down at Rick's koi farm, when Rick got to a point where he saw little to no more growth coming from his fry, he halved the numbers, which increased the volume of pond space by half of it, by doubling it. Double the size of area, surface area for the fish to continue growing. The same amount of food, same size of water, half the amount of stock. Right? Well, I've doubled my pond. Same amount of stock, same amount of food, should give me growth again. So that's the reason behind it. The theory works. Let's just see when we put it to practice if it becomes a reality. But it should do. It should be exactly the same as what Ricky uses on his koi farm. But we have got some sorting out to do. Oh, yours truly will have. Look at them. These fish, they're starving. But I'm only giving them that one handful and they're having no more. But look at them, sucking outside at ponds. Just going round here. Am I changing? Oh, look at bless her. Bless our little Dave. He's getting a bit of child's sunblock on him. He's got to burn. It's better than burning, mate. I told you that before you. I know he has, yeah. I told you that beforehand. You can always jump in shower and have a cool shower, Dave, if you want to take heat out of it. I'm being serious, man. If you factor 50. Berate.
Well, what were you expecting from your?
Hey, mate. I just go brown.
I just got red.
You have as
Go
well.
like a tomato and then back to my normal self again.
At least that's better than no. It's factor
I've
30,
just
but it's
checked
not
it.
major.
Inside, and it's good quality now. No pictures whatsoever.
Karen says, I remember that, so just making it bigger to keep their size. Not to keep the size, mate. I'm making it bigger so that they grow. They've got twice the volume of pond. Gaz, are you changing your pump to EA or something as Vince found out better flow rates and low wattage? Wattage of my pump, mate, it's only 30 watts. So, no, I'm not be changing it. It's 10,000 litres an hour with my second pump there, which is 5,500 litres an hour. That one goes into my trickle tower. That one takes from mid-water pickup, which I'm going to be having just tucked into the corner down here as it always was. The other one is running at 6,000 litres an hour. So we've got 5,500 litres an hour and 6,500 litres an hour. So that's 11,500 litres an hour get took out of this pond. It's 6,000 litres, or will be 6,000 litres. That's almost turning it over twice every hour. So there ain't no need to go any bigger for pumps. It does, the filter system that I made was for this build. It's already big enough. Before I was over filtering, I was turning over my pond twice an hour. Now I'll be turning it over. Yeah, I'll be turning it over. Is that right? 6,000 litres an hour. I'll be doing 11,500. Yeah, I'm just going to be shy of twice an hour. So before I was almost doing it 3.5 times an hour. So no, I don't need to upgrade, don't need to change, don't need to do anything, mate. It is what it is and it works as it's working. John Perks says one of the best lives I've watched. We're going to make it even better by making it cover the labels, guys. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Ka-ching! Oh, Dave, you ought to connect to Wi-Fi, mate. Well, it's belting.
I've got your Wi-Fi from the house, haven't I?
Oh, you used to connect to that? Oh, of course you have, yeah, when you came over and
Yeah.
did your finger. Dave's running off at Wi-Fi in house, said picture quality looks brilliant. Aaron thought we were getting off home early, and then went on a fettling spree. Look at it.
Amazing.
The finer detailing. Oh, they're solvent welded and all, mate, so we're screwed there.
Yeah.
We're only going a little bit under.
Sorry, Daz. I might have slightly been focusing up back of your head then. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Try and get my bad song.
But yeah, anybody got any questions? Canon Lenses says, I went on a cruise, got burnt badly, popped into a swimming pool, and they forgot to tell me that it was full of seawater. Ah, ouch. Yeah, I bet that stung a bit. Elizabeth R said, I didn't film my son and I building the pond. It took us a year to build, and it was a cause at each other 90% of the time. They cursed at each other 90% of the time. I'm surprised the cops weren't called on us. Dave, rub some dirt on it. Man up. Twisted Koi says, bless you, Baldrick. James's Koi Pond said, I thought so. I need to try do something. Want to put a bigger bottom drain in and extend it by 2 foot. It's a raised block pond. Don't know about the window yet, mate. Just let you into a little secret. Japanese koi are meant to be viewed from above, bud. The design, the breed, the patterns, everything. All designed to be looked at like that. Not like that. But that's just my opinion. But personally for me, that's the best way. When you see, I can't wait to see him swimming up and down this, cruising up and down, full length for that. That's going to give him some right room to stretch the legs, but maybe stretch the fins. Is that a Bud Light? No, it's not a Bud Light, mate. It's a Budweiser King of Beers.
The brands are available.
Oh yeah, but thank you, Daz. You're getting good at this, mate. What's that? What did I miss? Fake Bud Light, yeah, 100% Vince. I agree with Twisted, boycott that one. Yep. What are these? I don't know. What are they? I mean, these are only 4.5. If you went to Bud Light, Jesus Christ, is it any point drinking one?
No, it's just a shandy.
It just is a shandy, isn't it? Look at that. It's ghost. Done. But yeah, seriously, guys, massive thank you to Vicky. Massive thanks to Dave. Massive thank you to Marie for one. First of all, let me do it. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked for it. Daz, you know you're a star, mate. Thank you very much, bud. And Aaron, thank you very much for sorting the internet and for coming and giving us a graft as well, bud. Appreciate it all, yeah. I would have still been doing this till back end of next week. That's what it's about, guys. This. True community, true friends, helping each other do projects like this. 2%. What's the point in drinking a 2% beer? There's Aaron just recharging. Jigs, honestly, bud, and I'll spin camera around for this one. Honestly, mate, since I got into keeping koi and I met this lot, I didn't have any mates. I'm not being sad when I say that. I didn't have any friends or people. There were people that I would call work associates and all that kind of thing, but I didn't have any friends. I had a circle of friends where we lived before, but obviously we're moving away from it all. It was a case of, you move on, you go on and you do your own thing. Getting into koi keeping, meeting all these lot and doing everything that we're doing together, I have got some friends now and I have got good mates, and honest to God, I wouldn't change any one of them and I couldn't ask for a better one. That's 100%, mate. And not just these lot. I'll say the same to be said of a lot of the people that I've met through YouTube and through the koi community, koi shows and everything else. A great good bunch for the most. Every one of them I would consider a friend. And that is a true community. Let me getting a bit all soppy and soft, but it is the truth. It is the truth. Jigs, and the next time we're going somewhere, mate, I'd love to catch up with you again. When I met you down at Vince's, I had a good laugh. I think you've got some good banter, mate. I think you'd be good crack to have a spent day with and have a good laugh with.
Well, not the one that Dad's thought it were American or Canadian.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Don't start that again.
Oh, is it? Jigs.
Oh, right, yeah. That Jigsy's mount. Jigsy's mounting view.
Liner. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Liner. Bit of sand first, Vince. We've got a lot of sharp bits. So, again, this man, this is a true gent. He's brought all these. God knows how many bags of sand.
Oh, is that
I like how you're doing that, Daz. The best thing is you're dropping them.
Dad,
Yeah?
am I right in thinking this? Well, I put the fern in the shade, I put it in a bag, and I'm going to give it some water because it's like, it's crispy.
Yeah. We can recover.
My fern has turned into crispy wonton.
Go on. How much have you got?
That'd be right. End of the day, I can buy another fern. I can buy another fern will regrow, but if we just bang some water over top of it, we'll trim it up, prune it up, bang it back in, jobs are good. And
All that bloody weeds.
to be fair, Daz, listen, I planted that one there, and I planted that one there. That one there's grown 4 times the size of it. The one that I've got there is spurted off, and they don't seed, do they? Don't flower. How do they spread?
Spores. Look on the back of the leaf.
The brown bits.
Ah, right.
Each
There
one
we
of
go.
those spores, when it's ready, will release like a fine dust. When that's settled on a moist soil, like down there,
Yeah,
it'll
look,
germinate. Yeah.
you look at there's
There's
one
one
there.
That's how they spread.
That's like 7 I've had all along here to
These
pull the 3 of
spores,
them
they
out.
just drift on the wind, so they spread a long way.
There you go, guys. Tell you, this guy's like David Attenborough, man. It's mint. So we get a bit of sand in, sand up the bottom, good layer of underlay all the way around the parameter, and then we're going in the base. This is literally now, guys. You see, I made my pond shallow before so that when I got in it, or if I ever had to get in it, I won't get wet in the, let's just say, the gentleman's area. But now, it's going to be up to me nuts.
They're vicious. Watch out for them.
That's it then.
Daz, we could rake this out with the rakeless rake.
We could, yes. It's a safety rate.
It's literally got nothing left of it.
It's got about 3 tines on it.
Am I using your best level as a whacker?
Yeah,
It's alright.
it's all right.
There's one after that one.
Oh, that's right.
It's all right. We've got keys for that van out there. I'm sure there'll be one in there.
This is going to get some more water, isn't it? For now, yeah.
Yeah, mate. Them are a bit raw, them buggers, bud. They're going to smart a bit.
Exactly the same as back of Yarmouth as well.
Yeah, that'd be right. I'm a true Yorkshireman, mate. Not like one of those Pontefract imitations that
Oh, people, I was born and bred over it.
you get in with that one every time.
Just because you got an Huddersfield tattoo doesn't mean
Yeah, just because you've tattooed Huddersfield on your arm, mate, don't mean you're from it.
I come from the other side of Huddersfield. Alright.
No, to be fair, Marie, you're probably right. Only one good thing in Huddersfield, and that's road out of it. Look at this, one-handed filming, and sorry about the dodgy camera work, guys. I'm feeling a little guilty just stood there filming everything. Oh, look at Daz. Smashes it. The rakeless rake. Now, I never thought for a minute that we'd be getting float out to trowel pond up. Look at this. Go on, Aaron. And now Daz just starts kicking it around. Aaron's going all full on float level in here. Daz just starts hiking it.
You eat. Stop eating my son. Eat now. Go now.
Yeah, I have to keep an eye on him for eating plants because he barfed a load up yesterday. The day before, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the GKP mascot. There you go, boy. Sonny and the Zoomies. He's actually been in first thing this morning, ran and jumped in it. It was full of mud and water. He ran in house, muddy footprints absolutely everywhere. Didn't you? Good lad. That's what they do. That's what they specialise in. You wanted to play fight. You little bugger. Aaron, come on. It's a pond, not art project. Not the Canon lenses, poor Dave. Birds will spread the seeds. No, they don't have a seed, mate. You just... the true Darren Attenborough just educated her now they spread, mate. What happened? Would you be upset if I stand on you?
You might get a trowel in this year.
It's shallower here. I'm going to try and get out somewhere. Oh, Aaron, I've put boat prints through it all. What a bastard. Want a bit of cement to go with it?
Yeah.
Now then, a few people have said to me, why aren't you going with a bottom drain? Why aren't you putting a bottom drain in? When I show you guys the video and I put it together, you'll see why I've not gone with a bottom drain. And Skeggy, mate, you were bang on 100%. A retro bottom drain, if you guys are pump fed and you ain't got a retro bottom drain, get yourselves one. Because when we emptied my original pond, I haven't used a vac in my pond for since I fitted the retro bottom drain. Not once. I took out everything from the bottom of the pond. We pumped it out with a sump pump, which didn't, obviously, just so you know, so you can see, Daz wanted to make 100% sure, submerged in that basket where he's got a fine meshing up the either side of it so that none of the fish got sucked or attached to the pump or caused any damage, and the meshing's way too fine to suck anything through other than just water. We put it on, we put it in, we dropped it in. He did, he did. We put it in, we dropped it in, and we pumped the pond dry, and I swear to God, guys, there wasn't one single turd, not one single piece of muck, not one bit of leafage, not one piece of rubbish, nothing. The bottom of that pond was absolutely spotless. So if you haven't got one and you're running a pump, take your pump out of the water, go dry fed pump and stick yourself a retro bottom drain. And for a plug for Skegness Pond Supplies, he did me one for next to nothing, guys. So
Code GKP at checkout.
yeah, code GKP at checkout. Now you might get away with that one. He might give you a bit of discount just for me being cheeky, but I swear to God, Skeg, thank you very much, mate. One of the best things I've ever fitted. Made a massive difference.
I can agree with that because I've just done mine, and believe it or not, I didn't think an orange could fit through it. An orange does fit through it.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to take all your muck out of the pond.
He's actually sucked up the orange. He threw an orange in for his fish, for his koi to eat. The fish nailed all the orange, they ate it all, and it sucked the orange skin straight up the bottom drain and into his filter and blocked his pump up, stopped it from running. So obviously he had to take that out and clean it up, but that's how much suction was. I took it off, took the bottom drain off, and it's just there. You can see I took it off, put the bottom drain on and put my hand over it and got one hell of a shock and a surprise just how strong and powerful the suction was on the pump. So you can see why your fish would get so much damage, or as much damage as they do, if they ever get caught against a pump. You make a serious mess of your fish and damn quick. Oh, there you go, guys. Look at that, Daz. I think we might have been a bag of sunshine.
Let it thinner, Aaron.
Yeah. See what it says here now. Oh, Skeggy's just dropped in with a boom. Skeg, I've just dropped you a little bit of a plug there for your channel, mate, about the retro bottom drain. And I did turn around and say that if people use the GKP code, you might offer them a little bit of a discount if they'll come there and buy one from you, because they are wicked, guys. Obviously not as good as a bottom drain, but I would say a very, very, very good second place, 100%. No problem, mate. Skegness. Skegness Pond Supplies, guys. Go check him out. Wow, you guys are cracking on, says Kushti Koi. We certainly are, mate.
I think that's all of it.
Is that the last? Is he another bag round there?
No, there's no background here.
No, bollocks. Thought I might have had another. Hang about. Hang about. Daz. Low power mode. Wait a second, guys. Let me just go grab a battery charger. Hold that for us, Dave. You can be master.
Oh God, this ain't gonna go well now, is it? He's left somebody else. King for the day. Well, shall we just watch Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got bad echo and feedback, have you? Well, you're on this live because obviously, I'm here. Unfortunately, there won't be a DT Coy live tonight because I'm busy here with these lot. So if you are looking forward to that tonight, guys, I do apologise.
You could do a live walk home.
Live walk home? No, no. Unfortunately, I don't think so. I don't.
Live from the car.
No, I don't think that would work. That way. That way. See, look. Shall we see how it look? Look at the work Aaron's doing here. And he's doing quite well. I don't know how you see the comments on this. There we go. Did you think about putting a bottom drain under the liner? You're putting into... No, as far as I'm aware of Canon lenses, he's only putting his retro drain back in the middle.
He's pump fed, so he wants to keep it.
He wants to keep it as is.
Keep it serviceable.
So it's near enough where that travel is now. It's near enough where the bottom drain, retro bottom drain is going to go. Live on the bus. No, sorry, I ain't getting a bus back home, mate.
Bag of sand.
So that won't be happening. And there you go.
Half a bag short, mate. I'm just gonna literally just plug the charger in because my battery are about to die on the phone, so we can go a little bit longer. Aaron, I do believe, my good man, I do believe. Let's see, Aaron, there's one bit. It is. It's called kiln dried sand. Funny enough. Here, mate. Look.
Yeah. That'll be enough.
He has come prepared. Look at that. It's sand. It's just river sand. Oh, I fucking ruined it. Look at difference in colour. Aaron, you should have mixed some of that dry stuff over the top of it so it looked. I bet that's really wet though, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they do it under it.
Oh my God, guys.
It's falling out of the...
I'm gonna break my goddamn neck in shed.
Who's fine rocking?
It's gas.
That might have been me, mate.
He kicked it straight at you. I saw him.
So next thing, underlay, and then guys, we're going to demonstrate just how much of.
That's really soft, that stuff.
It's lovely, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, asking if you're going to put two bottom drains in.
DT definitely gone pinky red now. Yes.
We're on about you putting two drains in. This is that you're just putting one back in the centre.
Are you putting in two retros? Well, at present, mate, the retro bottom drain used to be situated about right where Aaron's head is now, because the old pond used to come to about here. So we've got that much more pond than what we used to have, and it used to draw sufficient from that. Now we've tapered it this way and we've tapered it that way, and it tapers naturally that way and naturally that way, so everything should end up here. So the bottom drain is going to go there, and it's literally just going to get extended, but that's just for now. And if it doesn't do a good enough job, then what I will be doing is dropping a retro here and a retro there, and I will be contacting Skeggy to sort me out with a new one. And what I was thinking about doing is also putting a whole new, temporarily those original lay stones will be going back in, but a whole neck curtain all the way across, or what do we call it, a curtain, air curtain all the way across this back end. So the air curtain will run from one side to the other, making a nice curtain of oxygen for them. That's the idea. They were looking good, and we're getting there. Cannon says any sand will do. It will, mate. That stuff, sharp sand, isn't it, what you put in? Original stuff, yeah. So we've just put in some building sand and some river sand. So it'll all do the same job. But, oh, more stone as well, guys. Look, we have got stone. We've got stone everywhere. Tubs and tubs now of the blue slate. So what are we saying? Are we saying we need some scissors and we need an underlay?
Yeah. How are we doing for time for get rid of the last load? What time are you there till?
Oh, well, the security's there all night.
Oh, right.
24/7. So we can go drop it off if you want, and then we can come back and just pick up and do some more videoing.
Yeah.
Last load, go get shut.
Yeah.
Would you guys, let me know, would you guys like to come with us for the last load, for the drop off? Or would you rather we picked up and went live again when we get back? Let me know in the comments below. It's 46 of you watching, 25 thumbs up. Come on, guys, let's hit that thumbs up. Let's see it for once. Let's see the 46 turn to 46 thumbs up. What's it cost you? Absolutely nothing. And if you're lying, do it anyway. Why the hell not? 26. They're rising slowly. 27. Come on. It's 46 here. Let's see 46 thumbs up. 28. And if you haven't, guys, if you could do us a huge favour, I really would greatly appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber and you're enjoying this kind of content, this is a pond built on a budget. So far, with the help of my friends and what we've done, doing this together with a bit of graft, it's cost me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Up to press. Gifted the liner. Thank you very much again, Jeff Lees. You're an absolute star, mate. Gifted the graft and the hardware from my mates. The only thing that's going to be is the decorative finishing touches, which will be 4 or 5 bags of blue slate to top up the areas where I've missed some of it because so much of it does sink. But honestly, yeah, this is a low budget build. This is what my channel's all about. Keeping koi, not on a shoestring, but cheap. Keeping them cheap and giving them what they need and still giving them a good life. Soil, which is in Bacadaz, Australia. We shall drop off on the live for now, and then we will pick back up with you and let Jeff. You're very generous. He really is, mate. 100%. Can't knock him for what he did. 100%, bud. We'll drop off for now. So, usual thing, guys. If you've enjoyed this kind of content, do us a huge favour, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Until next time, which will be in a couple of hours, we'll pick back up with you when we've got the liner going in and the underlay when we've dropped off. It'll take us 40 minutes to get there and back to drop it off. So we'll pick back up with you very smallly. Usual thing, there you go, Vince. Keep smiling, guys. And we'll catch you in the next one. See y'all soon.